Hello, welcome to Friday Nights with Emma. We'll let everybody give you a minute to join. Have my Sauvignon Blanc tonight. Just feeling Mackie's on a squeaky chair. So say hi to Mikey. Yeah, I'm going to wait a minute because I'm going to make something for me tonight. I'm going to make one of these. FOX. Let us know when you're there. Give us a little thumbs up. Say hi to Mikey. Little heart.
Diamond.
Oh, hi Shirley. Oh, my book is looking a bit dog-eared. I don't know why, because I haven't. Well, no, I have used it because I have made one already.
Kate.
Somebody else. Hi, Kate. So I am making. I have all the fabric to make one of these. Not exactly the same colours. Mine's going to be more rainbowy, but I've got them all. Oh, actually, I can show you all the colours because they're all. I have them all stuck on. So those are all the fabrics that I'll be using. And this project has been a work in progress for 6 years. That's when I bought all the fabric 6 years ago. So I thought tonight, as I'm all prepared for tomorrow, and I've got my kits for in 2 weeks after that. So I'll be on Sewing Street tomorrow morning, and then again on the 5th of November, and I've got my kits for that. So I'll show you those kits, those sneak peeks, next Friday.
Diamond says that looks gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
And Annette says, is that difficult?
It gets increasingly difficult. So the fox, I always say, they have you start with the fox, and the fox is the easiest of all of them. The one I had the most difficulty with was actually the butterfly, because I actually did one of the bits wrong. Oh yeah, my poor book. And yeah, there's a lot. This is the butterfly. There's a lot of strips and piecing, and I have to admit, the one I did make would have been 5 years ago now. I finished it, and I've even since then learned a few tips and tricks myself. So I'm hoping this one will go a bit more smoothly. So I'm going to get started. So I've got all my bits cut out. So it tells you, the instructions are really good actually. I thought I'd get a bit lost. But if you organise all your fabrics, like I've done here.
Catherine.
Oh, hi Catherine. It makes it easy. So you've got different groups.
Joanne and Mum Maureen.
Oh, hi Joe. Hi Mum Maureen.
And Karen.
Hi Karen. So you've got different groups of fabric. And then you've got fabric numbers along here as well. So I am using fabrics. For all my foxes are going to use all of these fabrics and all of these fabrics. So I've done this one, which is this one.
Claudia is watching.
Oh, hi Claudia. So that's one done. And then I've done the purple one as well. So I've got 2 done. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to go. And then 13 after I get today's done.
Barbara is watching.
Oh, hi Barbara. So, all your cutting bits are here. So I'll cut all my bits out that I need. And it has all your cutting diagrams there as well if you want to follow that. And then all your instructions are here. So I'm going to start. It is all either straight stitching, so straight seams.
Christine is watching.
Oh, hi Christine. Or what I call stitch and flip. So like you're
Lorna is watching.
Oh, hi Lorna. Like you're doing a flying geese unit. This is my first one, so I've got
Judith is watching.
Oh, hi Judith. 2 brown squares.
Claudia asks, is this your own or Sewing Street?
No, this is for me. This is for me. For me.
Catherine says her niece would love this. She adores foxes.
Yeah, you can just do foxes, so it has all of the animals in it. But if you want to do a quilt with just foxes, you can absolutely do that, or just owls or whatever.
Christine from Barry is watching.
Oh, hi Christine.
Julie.
Hope the hands are okay. Hi Julie.
And Annie.
Oh. Hi Annie.
Annie.
Oh, Annie, sorry. So I'm going to put my regular, what do they call that, zigzag foot? I don't know. I should know. I'm going to leave my needle in the middle, but I'm going to reduce my stitch length a little bit.
Sue is watching.
Oh, hi Sue. So it's just a case, I've marked my sewing line straight down the middle already. Ooh, I have to see if I can find some scissors. That's one thing I forgot. One of these days I'll actually get a chance to just sit and stitch, and what I'll do is I'll just chain stitch these and hopefully make all of them in one go. So that's that, and then that goes like that.
Joanne says she made a panel from the unicorn pattern that helped my friend's little
Oh,
girl learn the colors of the rainbow
oh, beautiful.
as they were all in the main.
Yeah.
And Joan is watching.
Yeah, I like Elizabeth Hartman patterns. This is the only one I've done so far. Oh, hi Elizabeth.
Joan.
I think you say Elizabeth?
No.
Oh, okay. Hi Joan. And that got chewed up.
Christine says she has a Elizabeth Haig pattern to do.
Oh. Haig or Hartman?
Haig.
Oh. I don't know that designer. Typical. Chewed up the corner. Oh, come on. This is where a pair of tweezers would be handy, actually.
Elaine asks, is this for Sewing Street?
No, this is actually just for me. I haven't made myself a quilt of my choosing for, I can't even remember when.
Karen says, a project just for you, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a bit of time tomorrow to make a Halloween table runner for me.
Oh, nice.
You know how much we love Halloween.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Christine says, good evening from Glasgow.
Oh,
Sandy
hi,
is watching.
Oh, hi, Sandy.
Christine says, no, Hartman.
Oh,
Hand's
Hartman.
not working properly.
Oh.
I am daunted by it, though.
You know, she writes them out really well. So sit down with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or something stronger if you like.
Other beverages are available.
Other beverages are available. And just sit down and read through it. Have a look at your fabrics. Figure out, you know, what goes where before you start cutting anything. And
Susan is watching.
oh, hi, Susan. Definitely recommend checking your seam allowance. So I kind of know now on this machine where I need to set my needle one way or the other. But if you take 4 squares, 4 2-inch squares, 2.5-inch squares, and do a little 4 patch, and then measure them once they're all done, once they're all pressed and done, that will give you an idea of if you need to adjust your needle position to widen or more narrow your seam allowance.
And he says the rainbow quilt behind you on the wall is lovely.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was one I did for me. That's probably the last one I actually finished for me. That was work in progress for a long time. There we go.
Joanne says, totally agree, Emma. The patterns looked very comprehensive, and I did have to label quite
Yes.
a few bits, but as long as I kept the labels on the things, it was like putting puzzle pieces together.
Yeah, which I think this will be. I've only cut those fabrics, so everything else is still uncut as yet. Let's see if I've got some scissors in here, hopefully. I've got rotary cutters, but I don't have a mat here. Can it?
Dear, oh dear, oh
And I
dear.
can't even ask Link to go get me some. Okay, well, we'll leave that for now. Maybe I can get Mikey to get me some.
Oh, I have the phone.
That's true. I can hold it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll turn you around so you can see me. There we go. There we go. Oh, I can see everybody now. I can see your comments. Oh, thanks. You like the animal quilt? Yeah, that is what I am doing for me. Oh, the Karen says the quilt on the chair looks lovely too, like a cozy corner. Yes, that is my spot. So Link likes to take over in the afternoon when the sun shines because it's a south-facing window. But that is my spot in the morning to have my cup of tea first thing, and to have just to scroll through my phone and see what's going on with the world. So that is my little breakfast nook, as so to speak. Oh, how do I find anything in that bag? Yeah, it's kind of my chuck everything in and hope for the best bag. That's the bag that Sarah made for me for Christmas. So the saving grace is that it is see-through. So I can actually kind of see what's inside it otherwise. Oh, yeah, I'll be a bit lost. Oh, hi, Julie. Oh, there's some more. Oh, hi, Annette. Oh, I'm sounding better this week. Yeah, much better. I'm not on the honey and lemon and rum anymore. It did start to clear up. There was a lot of night nurse involved, though. But, yeah, I've been feeling much better this week. Thanks. Oh, could I... Oh, sorry, it's gone. Where's it gone? Oh. These messages, what's Fox? Corner? Yeah, saw that. Oh, can I see the photo of the quilt? Yes. So this is what it will eventually look like. Oh, let me turn you around. Mike is back now too. So this is what it will eventually look like at some point, maybe in the next 10 years. And then I'm not using those colours, but I'm going to be doing those colours. So, oh, Mikey's got me scissors too. So I'm going to pass you back. There we go. Thank you. Side. I like to use scissors for, and it's a bit of a big 1/4 inch seam, but still, it's fine.
Susan says love it.
Oh, thank you.
And Karen says love the bunny block.
Yes, bunny is cute as well. I like them. I like all of them for this one. So I'm going to put my dun foxes over there. Put my Sauvignon to the side. Move my bits. And I actually found, so I did one of these with the seams open. And I did the other one with them pressed flat. So I'm not sure which way. I think I'm going to do them open. Yeah, Mikey says open. The oracle has spoken. Might give it a little bit of best press though, because I do find when you press them open.
Joanne says, does this pattern say what size each block is?
Oh, they're all a little bit different. Let me see. Does it say what size the block is? So this one is finished 6 by 8, and they're all a little bit different from each other because they mostly go, yeah, other than the butterfly, which spans 2 strips. So you've got essentially 2 strips because there isn't any sashing in between, from what I remember. There may be. Was there sashing? I don't think so. So that was a strip of blocks. That was a strip of blocks. And then your butterfly spans both of them. Actually, there might be sashing in between because the fox is right up to the edge.
Christine says, glad to see I'm not the only one with scorch marks on my wooden pressing mat.
No.
Or wool pressing mat.
Wool mat, yeah. No, I do. I think you can wash them, but I do love this mat though. Link also loves this mat. He would normally be right here. I need my instructions.
And Karen says the butterfly is nice too.
It is very pretty.
Joanne says perfect. That would mean that you could use the pattern to make different sizes or repeat blocks to complete one quilt of a repeated design.
Yep. Yeah, I have seen quilts. I'm going to change my other foot now. I have seen quilts with just the fox. And then maybe there is a fox here or there with a pair of glasses on as well. I think that's an addition you can have. I think she does a llama as well. And what I like about hers, even though I've kind of gotten over my fear of foundation paper piecing, is that a lot of times when you do animals or you have something a bit intricate, you have to do foundation paper piecing to achieve it. But you don't with these. It's all just the way that you put the fabrics together. Which are either straight across like this, or the stitchy and flippy.
Margaret's watching.
Oh, hi Margaret.
Joanne says I got scorch marks on hers as well, as I forgot that I was using the travel iron and not my iron that raises itself.
Oh, you got the posh one. The posh iron that raises itself. That's a whole nother world.
What, like Terminator? Or...
Yeah. So you can actually, you probably wouldn't like this. But you can actually leave it. You leave the iron like this, and it has a little thing, and it literally lifts itself up.
Oh, no.
He doesn't watch me on telly anymore, so he doesn't see me using it. I've used it on Sewing Street. Okay, so that's those two done. Okay, then I do need to actually press them and stitch them to the next bit. So these are the little eyes. I need one of those cookbook holders. One of those book stands that you put your cookbooks on.
What, is that a seed? Is that a...
No, because I'll probably lose it, you know me.
How can you lose a stand?
I don't know.
Karen asked, do you know if this pattern is still available?
I think it might be. I think if you look, I'm sure, I don't think it went out of print. It is called Fancy Forest. So it's the Fancy Forest pattern by Elizabeth Hartman. Yeah, so it did come out in 2015. Yeah, so I guess I would have bought it in 2016. It's not that long after it came out. Okay, so I'm going to start putting these bits together. So that is going to have that there. But these go like that. It goes like that. Oh, it's starting to look like a fox. And then these bits go like that. Like that. I don't know if you can see, but this...
Not anymore. Joanne says, very lucky. Posh iron combined birthday present from the whole family.
Ooh.
It's good because I still tend to lift it up like the usual iron.
Yeah.
But not as often, so it's less lifting if you have to do lots of ironing.
Oh, yeah.
Also good for you if you have dodgy shoulders or back.
Oh, that's good to think of. Not quite there, but it will happen eventually. Hello, Link. Oh, my boy. Just have to make sure that you've got an eye going each direction. Not the same.
Diamond says the iron was only in America first. We've been waiting for years in the UK.
Yes.
Joanne says, but I wouldn't be without the wool map. Total game changer for FPP.
Oh.
And more accurate pressing and seams. Karen says, hi Link, don't look, but I don't think there's a cat in this pattern. How rude.
There isn't, and it is a bit rude.
And Claudia says, during the week of manager specials was amazing, and it had nearly 20 pounds off the price.
Oh, wow. That's a good deal.
And on split pay, couldn't say no.
No.
And Christine says, Minerva have a fancy forest pattern.
Oh, okay. I like Minerva fabrics as well. They do good. I want to go and visit the shop one of these days, but that might be a bit dangerous. I'm really not allowed to buy any more fabric. Yes, I kind of skipped ahead and I did the nose as well. So I've got the eye bits and cheeks done.
Isn't that a song? Eyes, cheeks, nose, shoulders, or whatever. Toes.
Shoulders, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Yeah, that's what
Eyes and ears and...
No, dear, oh dear.
There's trouble. Actually, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to press that one down that way because I don't want to fight those seams. So I'm going to do a bit of mix and matching of the pressing. Oh, let me do it properly there.
Christine says cheese on toast.
Cheese on toast. I like cheese on toast with
Karen says, who said you can't have more fabric? What is this concept?
I physically cannot have any more fabric in the house. It'll start coming out the seams.
I think it's probably against the fire code.
It probably is already. Actually, you know what? I am going to press that way because it just kind of wants to go. So it's going to go that way. I'm not going to fight it. I do like this peppered fabric though. Good choice, Mother. Okay, so now we start.
Then I got yelled at. Oh, you didn't really look.
Well, you didn't really look because you chose
I don't need
the.
I don't need the look. Yeah, but then I saw the error in my ways.
Okay.
Joanne says it's not fabric, it's insulation. That's true with this winter coming on.
Yeah, this is true. It does get really warm in my room, actually.
Claudia says, I only buy patterns and use all my stock in time. Hard not to buy fabric, though.
Yes.
And Christine also seconds more fabric insulation for the winter.
Okay, so that's the forehead onto the ears. Let's do a nose bit and this is why, because I've got several pieced bits to put together. Having your seam allowance, checking your seam allowance is good, really makes a big difference.
Margaret says it's been so warm here this week, we've had butterflies in the garden.
Oh, wow. That is mild. It hasn't been too cold here, actually. Although I did speak to a colleague who lives near Buxton, and she said she had frost on the ground yesterday.
Christine asked if you could show the pattern again.
Oh, yeah. There, that's what the front cover looks like. It's a good booklet. There's how many pages in here. Oh, you have other choices as well, which I forgot to tell you. It's about 21 pages. You've got options. So this is the full size quilt, and it comes up at 67 by 91. So single bed size. But if you want to, and this is what I made the first time, you can just do a wall hanging. So there's less piecing to do, and it also gives you the instructions of which fabrics you need for the large quilt and the small quilt. So this is obviously the large quilt, but just by using these fabrics, you can do a wall hanging.
Elaine says, I'm very intrigued to see this one grow. And that says, yep, hubby had ice on his window screen this week here in
Oh,
Cornwall.
wow. Oh, Cornwall.
Christine asked, where can I buy the pattern from?
I think somebody
Christine
said
sends a load to link.
Minerva Fabrics is carrying it. Sometimes you can find it on Etsy, some Etsy shops as well.
Joanne says she does lots of lovely patterns with lots of different animals.
Yes, she just has some beautiful ones. I like that they're a bit ageless as well. So they'd be, depending on the colours that you use. Actually, the wall hanging that I did was for Travis's husband, Sina. Although they weren't married at the time, but he loved it. And he chose all sort of corally colours and teals.
Karen says the patterns is also on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so it's a favourite. Link, I'm gonna need to press. You're gonna need to move your blooming horse. You are, Monsieur. Link. You're a good boy, Link.
Christine says, in response to the Amazon, Minerva is cheaper though.
Okay.
But many options.
Many options. I think I'm going to press this seam open because it kind of wants to go one way and the other. This is going to, can you pass me that spray bottle, please? Give it a little spray.
Watch it still.
Down. This is black, it's quite stiff. There we go. Watch out, Link.
Watch his tail right.
Okay. You watching the steam, Link?
Joanne says she has just released a farm animal one too. Oh. So cute, and I think there is a penguin. Oh dear, another rabbit hole.
How is a penguin a farm animal, though?
Because the penguin's probably in charge.
Okay, so, oh, and then this bit. So this bit is going to get pressed that way. Move that out. It's a bit hard pressing with one hand as well, Link. You should show it. You should be showing this. You should be showing what kind of working conditions I'm going to put up with here. This is how this is happening tonight. Helping, not helping. Hey, Link.
Joanne says penguin would definitely be in charge, but no, it's different patterns.
Oh, okay.
Karen says there's a bee pattern too, which is very nice.
Oh yeah. I've quilted a quilt for somebody who did the bee pattern, and also one with leaves, which was really nice.
Joanne says we know who's in charge there.
Yeah.
Christine asks, how old is Link?
He was born in 2018. He's 4.
Karen says not helping, but a very pretty cat.
Yeah. I know he's the same age as my first motorbike, Gromit. He's the same age as Gromit. Ooh, so almost there. So almost looking like a fat fox. So I'll be one block closer. having a sewing day next week from tomorrow, a week from Saturday. I'm having a sewing day. I'm letting you know.
Okay.
So I'll be able to do more foxes then. F-O-X.
I'll put it in my calendar.
So then these, you do just like that to make it look like the fox.
Christine says, has anyone bought a wool iron pad from Alistair? And what do they think about it?
I haven't tried his. I don't know. So I think I might put a pin in that just to...
Andrea's watching.
Oh, hi, Andrea. Andrea. There. Just give that a little pin just to be safe.
Julie says, not from Alistair, but have wool mat and love it.
I would say definitely worth the investment.
Joanne says, Farm 1 is being released as a PDF on the
Oh.
15th of November on Elizabeth Hartman website. Her mat is like yours. And Linda says, I have both large and small, and they are brilliant.
Yeah, I really like it. There. And that is going to get a press that way. Sorry, Link. Get a facial. There we go. So it didn't take long at all. But this is the simplest one, I will say that. Of all of them, this is the simplest one to do. I think this is why they have you start with the fox. So hopefully I can get the rest of the foxes done next weekend. And then one Friday night I can show the next one, which I think the next one you do is the bunny. Give it a good old. It's got a crease on his forehead. I'll give him a little bit of Botox. May help. I washed all my fabrics before I've used them as well. There we go. There he is. F-O-X. And you don't really have to match any corners, really, because there's nothing to match. So yeah. What's next? What will be next?
Christine says, love
It is the bunny.
Christine says, look great.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, that's three foxes.
It's been a long evening.
So I've got, how many
How many more?
13 left to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 more to do. And all different colours.
Diamond says they look fabulous. Christine says he has angry eyes.
Aww. He has angry eyes. No.
Joanne says the background fabric is lovely.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed because it does recommend a grey. But this is kind of a taupey grey. So all of my fabrics I collected when I went to see Travis. And all of my fabrics that I got were all either fat quarters or long quarters, cut from all of the fabric shops that I stopped at in Oregon. And the last one I stopped at was Borsman's in McMinnville, which is an amazing shop. Amazing shop. And that's where I got the background fabric, and I think a few other little bits that I added in as well. But
Julie says she did the Elizabeth Hartman swan quilt recently.
Ooh.
Love her stuff.
Nice.
And Christine says love them all, but the favorite is the brown.
Yeah, the brown. Yeah, I got some really nice browns in here actually. Got a lovely metallic-y ginkgo patterned one, which I'm not sure where that will end up. But
Elaine asks what color will the bunny be?
oh, the bunnies will be, so the foxes will be all of these colours. So there'll be a mix of all of these colours of foxes. And then the bunnies are going to be, what colours do they say? So we need fabric 1. So fabric 1 is going to be all of these. So there'll be a pink, lavender, light blue, it's kind of a tealy peppered one, minty green, limey green, yellowy, and this peach. So that'll be all the bunnies. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see them all come together because I'm hoping I've planned it rainbowy, obviously. So we'll see how they all come out. But yeah. So that's it for tonight. Well, I'm going to go get ready now, pack up all my stuff for tomorrow morning, early start. And I will see you tomorrow morning on 3rd Street. Bye.
Good night, all.